So, hello everyone, welcome to this session. So, in this session, we are going to do some hands-on on Pega data page rules. So, you can see in the screen, right? There is a requirement. So, create a new record if no record exists in the database, else display the existing record. So, suppose there is a UI, okay, where customer want to see their details like name, their email address, their city they belongs to. We'll take this dummy values as of now. So whenever they enter the user ID, right, whenever they click on fetch button something, we should display their records if it is there in the database. It is called displaying the record, correct? Now in the same UI, customer want to create a new row to the database, which means new customer information, correct? So in that case, we need to capture the information, right? Their email ID, their name and city, and the user ID, right, to create a record in the database. So this is the requirement. Let's see how we can achieve this using data page rules. Okay, we can do this in activities, everything, but we'll think about data pages. Okay, as of now, because data pages, as you know, right, is a cached page. We can use it everywhere in the application. Okay, so how we are going to create a new record using data page and display the existing record from the database. So these two things how we are going to achieve. Okay, so this is the requirement. Let's move into the dev studio. Okay, so before that, what are the prerequisites? We'll just do some prerequisites and logic building here itself. Okay, we'll follow that using Pega rules. Okay, so I want to display a UI. Okay, for that, what and all I require. So consider this is a new application. Okay, to display UI, for that, okay, I need a case type. Without case type also it's possible. I'll go with the customer creating a case, like that I'm considering. Okay, I'll create a case type, then case type calls flow. Okay, so if you create a case type, Pega default creates a screen flow, right? So yeah, so flow I should have, then flow will invoke flow action, right? And flow action invokes section, and section will have the controls like buttons and data capture properties, everything, right? So this is my UI flow. Now coming to database things, like how I'm going to fetch the record using data page. For that, I should have a predefined data table with values, right? So in that data type, I'll take customer ID, their name, and their email ID and their city. These all the four attributes for that particular database. This all I'm going to collect and I'm going to display to end user. So this all I'll collect, and what else? Yeah. So if I create data type, Pega will create a data class. Pega will create three data pages, right? List, page, and savable, and a report definition will be created. This all we are already aware. Okay. So let's move into the logic building. So how I'm going to do? First thing, I'll let me explain this in section rule so that we'll get into it. Okay, so for time being, I just created a case type. Okay, I just created a case type. Pega created a default screen flow, right? That's why you are able to see form step here. So this create, right? So when I open the process, here you can see it's a screen flow, right? Let me open the process. Okay, so let me go to the design. It's a screen flow category. Okay, so as it is a screen flow, you can see the flow action. So I created a case type, there is a flow, screen flow, and flow action I created. Okay, this is I have created, and in customer form flow action, I created a section. Okay, so this is my section where I'm going to add all my controls. For time being, I just created this label only to check it's working or not. Yeah, it is good, and let me click on submit. Yeah, it's good. So I have only one stage and one create flow. We don't want that for this requirement. We'll keep this as simple. Okay, then another thing, so I completed the UI thing, right? Then I'll come to data type. So I created a data type called customer info. Okay, I have some records here, you can see, right? So I created a data type. Let me go to records. So the attributes are customer name, customer city, customer email ID, and customer ID. Customer ID is the key. Here you can see, right? And records, I just added some dummy records, 100 and 101, like that. And let me open the class rule. So hence it is a concrete data class, right? So it will have a DB table mapping. So Pega automatically creates everything. So for time being, I just display what are the rules Pega created when I created this, right? So this and all things it created, and what is the DB table mapping? So the key, as I already said, right, customer ID is the key, and it's unique. And I'll do test connection, and you can see here, right? So there is a in customer database there is a separate table created, and all these attributes are exposed columns. Okay, each will have a individual. All these properties will have separate columns in the database. Okay. Okay, so we are good with the data type as well. Now we'll go to build the logic. For that, I'll close everything. I'll just open the section rule only. Okay. First thing, what I want a user to enter the user ID, right? If it is, see, if I am the user, I know my user ID, right? For that, I'll give an option to capture the user information. Okay. So the property value. So remember, as you can see, I created this section in the case type class called customer issue. Okay, so let it be this section, let it be specific to this case type class only. Okay, so I can create property. Now I want to capture the value, right, from user, the customer ID. I can create this in work class. I can create this in customer issue class, case type class, or else I can create in data class. I can embed the section as well. Otherwise, so here what I will do, I'll create a single page property for you. For data classes in Pega is for reusability, right? We can reuse everywhere. So for that, I have already created a single page property. Okay, let me show that. So okay, so here you can see, right, this is a single page property. Let me open this. So in the case type class itself I have created, so this single page property page definition is data class. So I can use this all four properties. I don't want to create again and again for work class and case type classes, right? It is created in data class, I just use it. Okay, so for usability I created a single page property. So if you think about a PY work page structure, right, it will be like PY work page. Okay, so inside that my customer page will be there. Okay, so it's a case sensitive time. Okay, so PY work page dot customer page, then it will have the customer ID. So this single page property will be